Okay. And we are live.
Good. Hello. Today I am with Georgia Anne from Kelowna, and I am Stéphane Lauzy from province of Quebec, close to Montreal, Sorel-Tracy, and French is my first language. I'm married to a Mexican, Maribel, and I'm new to this business since 2 months. And now I like to present to you Georgia Anne.
Aw.
And hello, Georgia. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for hosting this.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Awesome.
Today is a sunny day in Quebec, little cold. I want to ask you first, what is it that attract you in this business? When you remember when you start, what is it that attract you? It was an online business, maybe not something that you did before. Or let me know what was your first impression and what really attract you to try this business.
What really attracted me, uh, you know what? To be honest with you, the first thing that attracted me is the person I seen talking about their business.
Mm-hmm.
I knew them, and they worked at a dealership in Kamloops, and I knew them, so they was a friend of mine. So that
Okay.
thing has attracted me because I trusted them, which I
Okay.
understand. You know, a lot of people like me and you, we didn't know each other, right? You had to trust me, you had to trust the business, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
did, I trusted him, which made it very open for me to be able to be open to the whole business plan. So as soon as I asked him about it, he said, watch the workshop. And then when I seen the people, how much money everybody was making, how our
Yes.
yeah, our system is set up for us. So I was like, wow. And then from there, the products. I really like the products. They're very good for you, health beneficial, and the commissions and how the business runs for you. Because I'm a mom of five.
Okay.
Yeah,
And when you talked to them at first, did you have any doubt, any skepticism? Because something that is we don't know. Usually, we have question. How they did manage that for you? Oh, what was you? I will say, if you resume, what was your biggest doubt before you start? Before you put your time and your earth into this business?
honestly,
If
I
you
didn't.
honestly.
Oh yeah, honestly, I didn't doubt the business. Stefan,
Mm-hmm.
you see the business plan. Like, you know, how could
Okay.
you doubt it once you see the business plan, right? It's real business
Okay.
and it's products and, you know, there's a lot of money and a lot of commissions and, you know, you get
Okay.
registered. So I didn't doubt the business. I doubted myself, Stefan.
That's the point. That's what happened with many people, and. Now you tell me this business. What is it in the project that you find that you trust it? What kind of project are we dealing with exactly? Without really naming, what kind of project is it? Traveling project? Is it online project? Is it information?
Good
What is
question.
it?
Good
Yes.
question. So our what we do is we advertise. We're known as
Mm-hmm.
affiliate marketing,
Okay.
meaning, meaning we are affiliate with companies. In our case, we're affiliated with four main companies, right?
Okay.
And in our case, it's a medical grade company. Products very good,
Mm-hmm.
health beneficial. Second, it's traveling. Okay, you can literally travel for less, and we sell the memberships.
Good.
And there is communication. So it's
Okay.
an app, and it's about communication. We could show you everything. Great way to communicate with family and friends, other than online.
Okay.
And then it's a thoughtful product. And then the fourth one is fitness, health and fitness.
Fitness.
So
Good.
yeah, so all those companies, what we do is we set you up fully with a website, sales funnel, everything, and then you
Okay.
start to advertise. So you know that, right, Stefan? We start to advertise, and when you advertise, somebody clicks on your link, took it to your website. Our tech team creates you, and boom, our system, our automated system that runs for you
Okay.
7 walks them through the buying process. And I cut your sales for you a lot of the times. A lot of the times, the system will just cut the sale, but then the bigger sales, the higher end products, I cut the sales because
Yes.
paperwork that needs to be signed involved. So I kind of do the paperwork for you and send it to you.
Okay, I want to go a little bit with something more personal. When I talk about, I'm new with this, and when I talk about digital business online, people always relate it to multi-level marketing. Is this your kind of business is related to MLM or not? What is it that is different?
I love this. You missed the Zoom yesterday, right? At on Friday, but we talked
Yes,
a lot about this. How it's not an MLM, because
yeah,
there was like there's people that say this, and and a lot of the business partners don't know how to you know
yeah.
tell their
The,
friends
ske-
and family
the
that
skeptical kind. Yes.
this is not a multi-level marketing, and we
No.
so the thing is why it's not multi-level marketing is because multi-level marketing, uh, say for instance, if I sponsor you in a multi-level marketing, I always,
Yes.
I always will get a percentage of your earnings. Okay, we don't do that in this business, and
Okay.
like we have to make quotas in a multi-level marketing. In this business, you don't have to make quotas, and if you don't make a certain quota in a multi-level marketing, you lose your rank and
Yes.
lose your
I
position,
know.
or you lose your business, right?
Yes.
With this business, you're a business owner for life. You
Yeah.
never lose your position or your rank or your sales volume. You never.
Yeah.
You always grow, and you could take a year off if you want. You're like, I don't want to be in the online world no more. You can take a year off, and
Yeah.
you're still the same position, still the same volume, still going to make 5K a sale, and still continue. Like
Yes.
literally, Thito is just doing his own thing, and he's still growing. He's not
Good.
really putting much time into his business because he wants to work on his gigs. He wants to work on his music. So we
Good.
don't depend on our business partners' commissions. We don't take a percentage of their earnings. We don't. But to be honest with you, I'm helping Stefan. I'm helping all my business partners. We grow together. If they make sales, I make crazy bonuses from this
Yeah.
the company. Of course, it's my best interest to make you succeed. I promised you. But also,
Yes.
I that's not where my money comes from. I don't get a percentage of my business partners' sales. Like I don't take a percentage of their
So
sales.
good. So if I try to make a little resume, you say that it's all in your interest to do a teamwork, because when you help someone, somehow there will be a boomerang effect positive for you. That's what I'm trying to resume what you're saying. Is it some like
Most
that?
definitely, I know that. Like I said, there will be bonuses, and our companies will pay us commissions if
Mm-hmm.
our team succeeds. But to be
Okay.
honest with you, that's not what I depend on, and that's not the only source of income. We got 7 streams of income, but it is in my best interest.
Okay.
We
Good.
Another thing about the MLM, like we solely don't recruit and say and go into different um, communities and say buy my product, start this business, do this. We
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
We frown upon that because we are integrity based and clear transparency. So we advertise. If anybody's
Okay.
interested, come and they buy into our business, or they start our business if they want to become a business
Okay.
owner. Yeah.
Like for me, when I heard about this project, like a few months ago, I didn't know about social media marketing. So my question about that is, how do you deal with those that are very skeptical or always oppose you? There are always people that say this business is not for you, it's not for me. There are always people that are really negative in their mindset. And especially when it's a new kind of marketing that is based on social media, there might be a lot of skeptical. How do you deal with someone that is skeptical
I really
regarding this business?
I be an example, like Jesus. You love God,
Yes,
me, Stefan. And I know you know, me and you
yes,
talk a lot about Jesus or God, but I be an exemplar because
okay,
I can't waste energy on people like that. Like literally, you know,
yes,
the truth, Stefan. A lot of my family that's in my business that's you see in our chats. My
yeah,
sisters and my family were very skeptical.
okay,
They literally thought it was a scam. They're like, "What is Georgia doing? Like, what is she?"
yes,
And I literally just didn't pay attention. Like when I first started the business, there's like everybody who's watching, and Stefan knows this. There's so much money to be made in this business. So
hmm,
instantly, I want to share it with all my family. That's the first ones because my family
yeah,
they're very hard workers, and I want to get them away from the old school way of making a living. Right?
yeah,
In our family, we do psychic readings, and you know, it's the old European way. I wanted to get them away from that. I'm Christian, and there's a few of my us family members that are Christian.
Okay.
So we wanted to pull them away from that, to not charge for the gift, right? To not
Mm-hmm.
follow the old school ways. So instantly, I thought to myself, I want to spread it to them. I'm going to get them started in this business. They're going to make crazy money. I know it,
Okay.
right? Because they know how to advertise already. They advertise their own business. So it's
You,
all about
you,
advertising.
yes, you have a good point in being a model. I think the best way we can influence people is not by really preaching, but like they say, I like they say in English, walk the talk. You know, I
Yeah.
presume that's what you you're very strong about. You just show by example. Right? That's a good thing. And how long have you been with this business so far? It's been a few years, I think you told me. So
Yeah, about 3.5 years, a little over three and
three
a
and a
half
half.
years now.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
going to be 4 years soon. Yeah, a couple months will be 4 years.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm pretty grateful.
And did you, I don't know, like the first year, it was a lot of up and down, or it was a steady increasing? How did it go, let's say, for the first year? Because the first year you have to learn
Yeah.
uh, how to do everything. How did it go? And do you realize now that the success is on your side, now that you master the main tools? How
Uh,
is it about your success story? Let's say it's two questions. First, I ask you the first year and the last year. If you can resume to
okay.
me,
Ah,
if you
I like
like.
I like this, Stefan. You're a good host. Okay.
I try.
Yeah, you're doing great. First year, it wasn't like, to be honest with you, I was very successful, and I didn't realize how successful I was. This is why I
Okay.
tell all my business partners, they shut down ads. They're not in. They're not plugged in. So this is for all my business partners, and I know you are watching, and even for you,
Hmm.
Stefan, in the future. But I know you're super plugged in. Stay plugged in to our masterminds. Watch our training. Don't
Okay.
skip training. Come to my Zooms, because I went through the training and I figured, well, I already know it all. I don't have time for these Zooms. I don't have time
Hmm.
for masterminds. Like, because every week there was a mastermind, or
Hmm.
sometimes once a month there was our group, my coaches Zoom. The wind up is I was so successful and I was shutting my ads off. And I didn't think they were good. And I'm like, oh no, I need to get a lower cost, or this free ad's not working, or this. And I was like, I started to see how successful I was, and I started to get earnings, and I started to do. So my best advice is stay plugged in. That was where
Okay.
I messed up in the beginning. I did really well. Like in the first couple months, I started to make a couple hundred here, a couple thousand there, and then it went up to 1,300, went up to 2,000. Um,
Okay.
it took me about maybe 10, 11, maybe 13 months to start making like close to 5K a sale. I
You mean
worked
a regular income every month? If
well
we talk. Okay.
until I started making higher, uh,
Okay.
income sales. But beforehand, it kept me going. Like it was really good. I was literally providing for my children the lifestyle they needed and not being racked up in credit card. And then I started to boom, pay all my credit card off, purchase a vehicle, moved into this $3 million home. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I succeeded a lot. And in the beginning, I was only putting an hour a day or hour every other day because my spouse at the time was very skeptical. So don't let no one hold you down. Don't let your spouse, don't let your family members. And I say this a lot. It's not that I say go against your spouse. I don't want no arguments in the home. But what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is today I'm not with my spouse, ex-spouse. Today I would
Mm-hmm.
have been left in Kamloops with a broken down vehicle, still racked up in debt, probably working at Costco or a
Okay.
dealership making $200 flat a sale, which how
Yeah.
many cars can you sell in a month? 10 cars. It was a slow little place. I could not provide the lifestyle that I want to provide for my children. I would have been in debt. I would have not had any time for my,
Yes.
and it's not that our relationship grew apart because of this business. It was difficult
Okay.
for the business, but God sent me this business, and
Yes.
he was literally trying to pull me away, say, "Don't do it. It's no good. It's a scam. This and that." And I didn't listen.
Yeah.
And because I didn't listen, I built myself an empire,
Yeah.
and I secured me and my children. So I'm not going to say fight against your spouse or your friend or your mother or your father, but
Yeah.
don't listen. Do what you need to do. Nothing bad will happen of it. If you
Yeah.
spent money before on stupid things or trips or whatever it is, like literally, it's not worth it. Put time and effort into this.
Yes.
Okay. The
You
workshop
be,
is free, by the way. You'll see everything.
Yes, that's a good point, to not let be stopped by fear, because myself in the past I have some bad experience with business online, and when I see you ad on Google, YouTube, sorry, and I was skeptical and asked advice to a friend, and he recommended me, Stefan, I know you experience, maybe you should not try that, and then I take my time to think, and I say, okay, I will not let fear stop me, and I'm lucky my wife didn't stop me. She just asked me to be careful. She was not the kind to oppose me. But my question for you, what is your advice if someone has a spouse or a husband that is whatever, a life partner that is really, can I say, opposing, or family members are really, they really, talk negative about this mess. What will be your first advice that comes to your mind
My
for
first
them?
advice is just keep going. Don't fight
Mhm.
with them. Don't argue with them.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
okay. That's the point.
don't try to make them understand the business or
Okay.
them uh, accept it. Because let me tell you something. I tried and it didn't work. And
Yeah.
and don't spend all your money when you start making it, because that's what happened to me when I started making money. I was like, oh, I'll buy this, I'll buy that, I'll buy you a car, I'll buy the car, I'll pay for the food, I wanted to show like, look at how much money. And I was
Yeah.
like, I that was stupid. I spent a lot of money for no reason, and then they took the stuff. So literally save your money. Also,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to show people that,
Yeah.
oh, see, I did it. Save your
Yeah.
money. You don't have to give it away stupidly. Like literally, I literally help people, yes, and in ways
Yes.
I want to help grow crops and stuff. And we're living a nice life, but I'm able to provide it.
Yeah.
I want my children to live a good,
Okay.
great lifestyle. We're in a bigger house. We're in a nicer neighborhood where we see the water. That's my dream.
Yeah.
I'm following my dream. But I would say you don't have to have everybody's acceptance.
Okay. So
Okay.
if I want to resume your point, you're saying about handling your money in a balanced manner, not trying to prove, or just to be balanced. If that did I get it right, or is it right
Yeah.
message? Just
Yes,
go just
exactly.
go with your value, and okay.
Me and Tito did that a lot, honestly. We like I see myself in him, because when I first started, I made a lot of
Mhm.
money, and I did so much for my surroundings, right?
Okay.
For the people around me. And I just, because I didn't have money before and I want to show them, and it was like,
Okay.
I can handle everything. He did the same. Okay, he spent a lot of money just giving it away. And
Okay.
now I'm like, you shouldn't have did that, because you could have used the money for this, you could have used the money for that, you could have used the money for this, even though we're still
Mhm.
making money. But don't be foolish with just throwing your money away because you're making money, right?
That's a good point.
Your money, put your money into a good cause. I see billionaires, I see millionaires, I see people who are so rich.
Yeah.
Even some of my family, some of my friends, and it's like that. What is you're rich, you're very wealthy, but what are you doing with your money? Put it towards a good cause.
Yeah.
Always put it towards something that can benefit a man,
Yeah.
benefit the world, right? I think that way. Like
Okay.
I want to keep doing.
Yeah, I'm about like that with you. Before I used to spend a lot, and now I'm trying more to get money to go. I have a balance. It's difficult because we always have temptation, but now with the COVID crisis too, they really put me down on consume. But at the same time, we have to enjoy life. So
Right.
maybe a last thing I'd like to ask you. What would you suggest to someone that is less than a year in this business, someone that is still learning and doesn't feel like someone like me doesn't feel like there's so much information to get how to stay focused on each part of the development as a business owner.
I
You know what I mean? How
Yes.
to stay focused, not because me, I don't know about you. My mind tends to go in three or four directions, and sometimes I keep the focus on what is important at the moment. And what is your advice for that, Volker?
Very, very good. Now, that's where the mentorship comes in, Stefan. See,
That's good.
I'll tell you a little bit about Stefan that nobody knows. Stefan is very independent. He never hardly asks me for help. I go to him. Let's do a Zoom, Stefan, because and now I pulled him on here. Like he's on here with me. It's not that I pulled him, but he wanted to host this. So now I'm like, Stefan, after this, we're going to do a Zoom and I'm going to create your YouTube ad. I'm going to help you create your YouTube ad. So, hi, they went for a walk. You're so beautiful. You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, just look at how gorgeous this little girl is. She just walked around
Who's
and
that?
she's so pretty. And she
Huh?
smells so pretty too. That's my meadow.
Okay.
So,
Good.
so what I want to say is, like, this is where the mentorship comes in. So
Okay.
to all my business partners and to all the people who are like a little bit of scared if they could do this, you're going to
Yes.
be mentored and coached every step of the way. So I have a lot of business partners that they start the business and they're not around for a week. I'm like, where are you? Because right
Okay.
after I start them up and I have their coaching call, my
Okay.
appointment is just like Stefan. 2 days later, because I give them a couple days, and then I have another call with them to make sure they're set up with the training, the
Yeah.
rest. And then after that, sometimes they fall away. I'm like, where are you? What are you
Yeah.
doing? And they're like, they feel like nervous because they don't know what to do next. They're going through the training. They're not even doing the training. They're just reading it, like to
Okay.
follow steps. So what I'd like to do and what I would advise for anybody is to have
Yes.
the half an hour increments every few days, every 3 days, to get your half an hour increment in. I'm not doing anything. I'm a mom of five sitting in
Yes.
a beautiful home, hanging out. Theo's doing his gigs. It's a
Yes.
little chillier. We're not at the beach all the time. Even if I was at the beach, I have my phone and laptop. I have Wi-Fi. So to get
Yes.
on a 30-minute call with you, and sometimes it takes even quicker. Honestly, sometimes it does take longer. Sometimes it's an hour. You've seen it, Stefan. Sometimes we
Yeah.
get into technical difficulty, so we need some extra
Yeah.
time. But whatever the case may be, I could help you, and your mentor could help you. If I'm not your mentor, I'm your coach. We will
Yeah.
help. And then there's our chats that you can ask questions in, because sometimes it takes just you taking a picture of something and sending it. And be like, "What is this? I'm
Yes.
here." We're
Like when
very,
yeah,
yeah.
when
Go
I
on.
start, I have some technical problem with the funnel say, and I really need you. But I don't know. What I like to do is send a little message to say what I'm up to, so that give you. We need to keep a good conversation. Doesn't have to be long. At least a little text, a little message on Messenger or something to say, okay, I'm working on this lately. I like
I
to
like
keep in
that.
touch because we're living away 1,000 of kilometers. If we don't do that, we lose touch. So, but
I love that.
anyway,
He's always commenting. Even Theta was saying that about Stefan today. He's always in our chats, just letting it know, just giving like a surprise face that he's congratulating us on our successes, or he just lets me know every other day I'm here in the training, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like he's
yes.
plugged in, and that's why you're succeeding. Instantly, he got leads on his Google ad. People are shocked. They're like, "What is this?" Or "This. What do I do now?" It's a lead, and when
Yeah.
it comes in, our system emails them, and you don't have to get back to them. They will walk. They're being walked through the buying process.
Yeah, this is what happened. The first day I've got 5 leads. I was freaking out. What's going on? I'm happy. This thing is working. I was woo. I got a piece of chocolate. Woo.
Oh, yeah,
I've got a little gin. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I think also it's good for people that are new in this business or older that we give ourselves a little bit of encouragement. I think you do a lot of that. That's something I appreciate about you. And sometimes not a big thing, but just to give ourselves. And when we do something wrong, okay, it's just an experience. We correct it and try to not repeat. So try to learn one step at a time. And some people are putting a lot of pressure on themselves. That's not good. I tend to do that sometimes. Perfectionism is not really good. So
Oh, yeah. I hear what you're doing. Like I'm like,
I'm
you're
trying to improve, but sometimes
oh, you're really hard worker. Now I'm like, it's not that I'm surprised, but I literally have, business partners who've been in this business for a long time, and they're not doing what Stefan is doing. He's a very hard worker at this, and is going through it really quick. And anybody who is looking for a great mentor, Stefan will help you. So if anybody is interested in starting this business, he knows a lot. And like I said, I'm surprised of how much knowledge he's gaining so quickly. And I think it's also about being focused, like you said, Stefan, because I'm like
yeah,
that. I'm like a squirrel. I'm going to be totally honest with you. You see me. throughout the day I'm extremely busy, but I'm throwing in all these ideas in my chat. And sometimes I can't
Okay.
get back to. I know people are probably thinking, well, Georgia's not busy. She's throwing things in the chat. No, I'm extremely busy. I'm running errands, I'm doing things, but I have an idea
Yes,
and I throw it in the chat. And
I
that's how I
know.
keep my team going. I'm like, look at this, look at that.
Yeah,
This is how you get back to a lead if they do ask you. This is what you
yeah.
post. This is what you do. This is my ad. Look at how I'm busy.
Okay.
I got a buyer. I got sales. I want to show them the reality of this business if they're plugged
Yes,
in, and how a mom of five with only
yes,
seventh grade education, a busy, like I'm extremely busy. Nobody knows what goes on in my life, how busy I am, but I make time for my business. And that's why I'm successful. And that's why I'm
okay.
CEO and president. If you continue like you're doing, Stefan, stay focused on making sure, even if your life is crazy and not very organized like mine, you make sure you work on your business every day. A couple hours a
Yes,
day, 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. Stay focused.
yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't have any more question unless you want to say something else to conclude, but it's up to you.
Right. Well, how about, can I ask you one question while we're on here?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to ask the host a question. Okay, Stefan, what made you start this business? What was the
uh,
point?
I was thirsting for change, and me, my biggest fight is I try many business before. I try to sell coffee. I try to sell Amway. I try to sell all kind of crazy stuff. And my wife look at me. Why are you gonna invest again in a business? I say to my wife, I have the feeling that the project are good. This was a problem. So first, you need a good project or a few good project. You need to know that you have a need for this, and when you give me ask information about a company, you provide me okay information. This company has good foundation. This is what decided me. I say the value of the project, and I also look with the when I watch the webinar. I say okay, you're not on your own. There's a team of people around you, and so far I've been only 2 months, and there's a lot of good support. And I mean, it's not only support, but what I sense so far is quality support. And I don't see people being jealous of one another. Really, they really there's a kind of natural sympathy that goes for people. And the only thing that first that boggled me a bit, I will say, it seems to me a business for women because I didn't see that many men's face. Okay, but I say that was my little how can I say skeptic part. Say okay, there seems to be a lot of women maybe, but I know that women sometimes are more perseverant than men, so that might be a good thing. So I switch the argument the other way around. Okay, there's a lot of women, but there's men too. I say, and what attract me is I have a strong desire for change, and business online is wonderful because you can work for wherever you are. And it's what one of my dreams is to be a digital nomad and start to work in Mexico, go there the winter with my wife. Because the winter in Quebec is good, but I want to live something else for the next winter. So my wife is Mexican, and we want to spend half the year in Mexico in the future and have freedom. That's something, have freedom of my time. Now I'm working. My trade is very good. I work in water treatment, but there's so much, can I say, so much endurance. I don't like to fit in the box 9 to 5 and always have to ask your boss for things. And I was looking for an environment where there will be trust, mutual trust, and I really see that with you. With don't know much of the people, but the feedback you easily get feedback from people when you connect with them online, even though it's not physical. And the feedback I have, there is a culture of trust, and for me that's very important. Trust and respect, and I see that Dream Team they really insist on that. To not despise or not speak bad. They have strong rules to create a culture of trust, and that's for me that what really attract me. So
I love that. I love that. That's
yeah,
beautiful. Can I come visit you in Mexico when you live there?
sure, sure. Next year, not this year. We
All right.
prepare now. Now we're preparing, but when we'll be there, sure.
So where would you tell people to go? 'Cause I know you were telling me about this backstage. If they wanted more info.
They can go to the webinar, follow the link, and there's a 90-minute video, and this explains very briefly what this business is all about and the process. And I think every minute of that video is worth its time. I didn't have any objection at first. Okay, how many time I spend times in my life to watch movie 2 and 3 hours, and it was only movie for and I don't have a problem spending an hour and a half for something that is educational and that is an opportunity that I haven't seen anywhere. So this is why I say the video. You got a good preview what it is.
I love that. I love the way you put it. I'm so happy that you hosted this because this just gives such simplicity to the business of understanding that it's for everybody, and you just made it so like open and understanding. Even the questions that you ask, I really love this, and this is an amazing experience for me. And I just like the fact how you just said it so simply. Like if we can watch Netflix, and if we can
Yeah.
watch a video, I'm the same way. There's tons of TVs in this house.
Yes.
Oh, that smells good. There's like I think 4 TVs.
For
Oh,
TVs. Okay.
she got a snail. There's Tito, and I don't watch TV.
But you have kids, so they watch TV. That's
And I just got
understandable.
them Disney, but
Yeah.
if anybody does have time, I would advise that.
Yeah.
I think Tito wants to say something. You sat down. We were just about to end, but what do you want to?
Oh,
Do you
you
have
guys-
anything
you
to
guys
say?
just
Who's
ended?
talking about the workshop?
Go ahead.
Hey.
I'm listening.
How is everybody doing? Good. Well, guys, I wanted to add something, guys. And kids, can you guys come upstairs, please? Guys, please. So,
Okay.
I was gonna say something, guys. I've been in this business for about 9 months, should I say?
Okay.
And I used to work in construction every day, 12 hours a day.
Okay.
I used to do many different kind of jobs, and I also did online businesses too. This is
Okay.
one of the best online businesses that I came across because of the help and the community we have in this business. It's beyond other businesses. I'm not trying to say that that other businesses are bad and this one's really
Yes.
good.
They are bad, and this one is really good. We
I'm
are saying.
I used
Oh.
to use Amway, guys.
Stefan was saying he's tried Amway too.
Yeah, and Amway is very hard. You call people. You gotta set
That
up
is
meetings. You gotta
MLM.
set your,
Isn't Amway? Isn't MLM?
Yeah.
So he's
Amway,
talking
yes.
about that this is an MLM. And
This is not an MLM
No,
or a
but-
pyramid scheme
yeah,
because
Yeah.
we are affiliate marketing, meaning that if we earn money from this business
Yes.
from the affiliate,
and we can
company
when you
that's
come into this.
marketing.
Okay, right now,
Yes.
Stefan, you can become bigger than me. It's not your rank isn't underneath me, and that's what a multi-level marketing. You'll always be underneath the person. You could become
Mhm.
higher than me, more successful than me. So that's another one. You can outsales me. This is not multi-level marketing.
Well, that's not my goal. My
Good.
goal is to work in good relationship with you. That's a really good challenge.
So the thing is that I would say is that it changed my life.
Okay.
9 months here, I used to work construction every day, 12 hours a day, in the rain, in the sun, in the
Yeah.
snow. And I didn't want to spend so much time. Sure, I used to get really good money. $37 an hour was good.
Yeah.
But $37 an hour does not count for you destroying yourself every day, trading
Yeah.
it for somebody else so you can get a paycheck. How about do it for your own? So I got into this business, and now this business runs for me. And
Uh-huh.
what I can do is go hiking with the kids, as I just did. I went, I go play music.
He went hiking with the kids in a dress shirt and dress pants.
Yeah, hey, that's the way. Why not? You want to be dressed up good, right?
He's
I like
cleaning the whole house in a suit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Any suit? You mean
I like-
these guys?
Yeah, I like to dress. I like to dress up to yeah,
Okay.
sing and dance. I have everything. So hey, whoever's watching, okay,
Yes.
don't wait until something pops up. Go
Yeah.
look at something that pops up. If you guys see that this is working and it's working for so many of us,
Yes.
there's no there's no it's a no brainer.
Okay.
I'll let you know, guys. That this is the best business I've ever been into. It's got training for you. It's got ads. It's got everything. It's got love and support
Yes,
from others.
very important.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go and get back to my babies.
Okay. Enjoy.
Nice talking to you. Thank you, Stefan.
Yes.
And you guys enjoy. You have a wonderful day. Today, later, I have to go sing and dance at a bar.
That's
So,
good.
great.
Well, it's not a bar.
Enjoy.
It's a restaurant.
It's pretty much a lounge area, but it's beautiful. We're going to show you videos later on. That's why I said to Tito to get dressed up really nice because I'm going to record him. It's this beautiful place and it has this beautiful ambience.
Okay.
I won't take much time. Thank you for hosting this. And
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. And if anybody wants to know how to watch that webinar, the free workshop that I hosted, and you can watch us live also tonight at 5 p.m. PST or 8
Okay.
PST every Tuesday. Or no, sorry, not tonight. It's on Thursday. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are live at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. And on right now, every other day, you can.
You have live with Integrity Team or somewhere else? Where can we connect?
Where they go. Oh, I'm talking about the webinar. So the
Okay.
webinar, they can go to our website, which what is your website? It's Steph50.
Yes, set50.ca.
Yeah, .ca. So STEF.
Yes, 50, the number, .ca.
That's his website. If you want to go to his website and register, and he'll be your mentor and I'll be your coach. And mine's is georgewilliams.ca. If you go to our websites, add your name and your email, and I'll send you the free workshop right away. And when you add your name and your email at our website, you're going to be taken over to the replay right away. So you can watch the replay anytime. And the live workshop is the same as the replay, the same information. It's just we have different hosts and we answer questions and everything. But
Okay.
you watch one, because so many people, I just want to put this out there. So many people think they have to keep watching the webinar. And they're like, well, I missed the webinar. Sorry, I didn't come tonight. And I watched the first one. I didn't see the third one. You don't have to. Once you watch one webinar, it's your choice now. Do you want to start? Do you want to sign up? Do you want to get started? It's the same information. It's just different hosts. And we're live and we'll answer questions. So if you watched it, just watch it once. You don't need to keep watching it. Our system is going to remind you of the workshops and come to it. And it's going to tell you about the books we read, what we literally earn, what we do. So add your name and email. We'll send you the free workshop. And we'll see you on the other side. Hit the link in this post. Okay, guys? Love you. Did you want to add anything else?
Yeah, I want to say, what do I want to say? Do people can make comments when there's a live video like we do? People can comment like we do on Facebook?
Commenting right now. There's Marcus Tarr from LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine Carmen.
Okay, there's a chat section. Yes.
Do you know them? You know Sunshine?
No, I don't know them, but I didn't know there was a chat section.
Yeah. So we have someone talking in French.
That's good.
What are they saying?
J'aime beaucoup. I like very much.
Oh.
J'aime beaucoup. They say, I know I cannot move the picture, but let me see now.
Question, bravo. They like the question.
I like very much your question. Bravo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bravo. Okay. And then watching from New Zealand.
I'm watching from New Zealand. That's a long way.
That's a business partner of ours. Hi,
from Vegas.
Another business partner from Vegas.
People from all over the world. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of business partners are watching us today.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
All right.
That's fun.
We'll see you on, and we're going to have these continuously Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 p.m. PST. And we're going to continue to have other subjects. So bye, guys. Love you.
Yes.
On the other side, hit that link. Go to our workshop. See what this business is all about.
Thank you, Georgia.
Thank you again, Stefan.
Oh, beautiful child.
Say hi.